got so much fucking design on right now.
Couple on screen and off? The truth behind Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie's friendship, rumors, and real lives. What if the chemistry you see on screen isn't entirely acting? What if those lingering looks, those quiet smiles, those heart-stopping moments that make audiences gasp, are drawn from something real? Because when it comes to Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie, the question has lingered like perfume in the air, impossible to see, but impossible to ignore. Fans call it the connection you can't fake. Critics call it flawless acting. But everyone agrees, something about them feels too natural. This is the story of two rising stars whose on-screen love story blurred the lines between fiction and reality. And how friendship, trust, and timing turned into one of the most talked-about partnerships in modern C-drama history. Hold on tight, K-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The spark that started it all, it began quietly, on the set of You Are My Secret, or whichever drama brought them together. They were cast as lovers, a pairing that felt both unexpected and destined. Chen Zheyuan, known for his effortless charm and quiet intensity. Liang Jie, adored for her emotional authenticity and warmth that radiates through every scene. From the first table read, those in the room could sense it, the tension that every director hopes for but rarely gets. It wasn't loud or forced. It was subtle. Every glance carried weight, every silence felt charged. By the time the camera started rolling, their chemistry was so alive that the crew would often pause after takes, not because they missed a line, but because they were caught in the emotion. One assistant reportedly whispered during filming, "They don't even need direction. They just understand each other." On-screen love, off-screen ease. What made their partnership so special wasn't just what they brought to their roles, it was how they treated each other when the camera stopped. Behind the scenes, Chen Zheyuan was attentive and grounded. He often carried umbrellas for Liang Jie between takes, offered her his jacket during late-night shoots, and would quietly check if she'd eaten. Liang Jie, on the other hand, became his emotional anchor. Where he was reserved, she was open. She laughed easily, disarmed tension, and brought a sense of calm to the entire set. Fans began noticing it through candid photos and behind-the-scenes clips, the way their body language shifted when they were near each other. There was no performative distance. Just comfort. They teased each other in interviews, finished each other's sentences, and often shared the same expressions of gratitude when asked about their co-star. For Chen Zheyuan, she was someone who makes acting feel natural. For Liang Jie, he was someone I can trust with every scene. Trust, that was their secret. The rumors began. Then came the rumors. Every great on-screen couple attracts them, but with Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie, the speculation reached a fever pitch. Was it just chemistry, or was there more? Were those glances scripted, or spontaneous? Why did their behind-the-scenes interactions feel so intimate? Theories filled fan forums and social media threads. Some pointed to the way Chen Zheyuan's tone softened whenever he mentioned Liang Jie in interviews. Others highlighted their matching accessories during promotional events, tiny, subtle details that set online communities ablaze. One moment in particular fueled the fire. During a fan event, Chen Zheyuan instinctively reached out to fix a loose strand of Liang Jie's hair. The gesture was brief but tender, the kind that felt more personal than professional. That clip went viral. Fans called it the 3-second proof. Both actors remained quiet through the noise. No denials, no confirmations, just silence and smiles. It only made the curiosity grow. Behind the fame, their real lives off-screen, both stars lead remarkably grounded lives. Chen Zheyuan, a man of few words, has always described himself as an observer. He spends his free time reading, writing, and avoiding unnecessary spotlight. He values privacy, not because he's hiding anything, but because he wants his work to speak first. Liang Jie, on the other hand, is a free spirit. She has often said that laughter is her armor. She enjoys quiet cafes, late-night drives, and traveling to places where no one recognizes her. Those who know them personally say that their friendship is built on respect and shared solitude. They are both introspective people who understand the weight of fame and the fragility of public perception. In an industry filled with noise, they find peace in each other's silence. That might be why their connection feels real, because it is, in its own way. It may not be romance, but it's something purer. A kind of partnership that doesn't need labels. The emotional language of acting. When two actors truly trust each other, something magical happens, performances become invisible. You stop seeing acting. You start seeing truth. In You Are My Secret, there's a scene where their characters argue and then fall into silence. It's raw, painful, and entirely believable. What fans didn't know was that much of that moment was unscripted. They improvised parts of it, reacting to each other's energy in real time. After the scene, the director reportedly said, "That was not acting. That was instinct." Both Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie later admitted that they were emotionally exhausted, not because of the lines, but because they felt everything their characters were supposed to feel. That's what happens when friendship deepens performance. You stop pretending. You just feel. The weight of rumors, and choosing silence as the show's popularity exploded, so did the speculation. Tabloids began spinning stories, social media flooded with theories, and fan edits blurred the line between real and real. But through it all, Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie never lost composure. They didn't fight the rumors, they let their professionalism speak. When asked about their dynamic, Liang Jie simply said, "He's a wonderful partner, both on and off camera." And Chen Zheyuan smiled and added, "We understand each other, that's enough. No drama. No scandal. Just quiet truth." In a world obsessed with defining relationships, they chose to protect theirs, whatever form it takes. What makes their bond special? Maybe that's why fans remain so fascinated. Because what Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie share feels rare. It's not about fame, or romance, or headlines. It's about two people who found mutual respect in an industry that rarely allows it. They don't chase attention, they attract it by being authentic. They don't stage moments, they live them sincerely. Their friendship reminds viewers that chemistry doesn't always have to mean love, sometimes, it's simply two souls who understand each other completely. The beauty of unanswered questions. So, are they together? Or just friends? Maybe the answer doesn't matter anymore. Because what Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie have built, on screen and off, transcends definition. It's a partnership rooted in trust, emotional truth, and shared artistry. They've proven that sometimes, connection itself is the story. And that's the beauty of it all. Whether they're laughing behind the scenes, standing side by side on red carpets, or lost in character before the cameras, one thing is clear, whatever exists between them is real, in the way that only the rarest bonds are. Because in the end, the most powerful relationships are not the ones defined by rumors, but the ones that speak in silence. The silence that spoke louder than words when You Are My Secret ended. Fans expected the spark between Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie to fade, as most on-screen connections do once the cameras stop rolling. But something unexpected happened. Instead of drifting apart, their connection only seemed to grow stronger. Months passed, new dramas came, new roles appeared, and yet, every time the two were seen together, the chemistry felt untouched. Not rehearsed. Not for promotion. Just, natural. They attended separate events but somehow always ended up in the same conversations, the same headlines. If Chen Zheyuan appeared in a new photo shoot, fans noticed Liang Jie liking the post within minutes. If Liang Jie released a behind-the-scenes vlog, fans claimed they spotted Chen Zheyuan's voice in the background, soft, teasing, familiar. Was it coincidence? Or something quietly intentional? That question became the heartbeat of the fandom, one that never truly stopped beating. When the cameras found them again, then came that moment, the awards night that changed everything. Both actors were invited to the same red carpet event in Shanghai. Neither was scheduled to present together, but fate, or perhaps design, had other plans. When Liang Jie stepped onto the carpet in a silver gown, the flashlights went wild. Moments later, Chen Zheyuan appeared, tailored, calm, radiating quiet confidence. For a brief moment, the crowd hushed. They exchanged a glance, just a second long, but the world noticed. He smiled first. She laughed softly, eyes darting away, the kind of reaction that felt unrehearsed, unplanned, utterly real. Within hours, hashtags trended across Weibo and Twitter. Hashtag Chen Zheyuan Liang Jie contact, hashtag real or real couple, hashtag they still have it. Fans flooded timelines with slow-motion edits, comparing that look to the scenes from their drama. Same expression, same spark, same unmistakable pull. It was the kind of moment that didn't need explanation. It was the silence between them that told the story.